Hi you guys, I am jumping on to give you a little update today after chemo number 4. So just say a couple things at the beginning here. No, I've not lost my hair or shaved it off yet. This is a good old-fashioned wig, and I threw it on because my hair is greasy, and I thought that you would love to see my awesome job at cutting the bangs. You know how your kids take scissors and cut their hair and it's just really awful? Yeah, that's what happens when you cut your own bangs. Anyway, I like the color though. So I wanted to say this. I had chemo number 4 today. I did not have an anxiety attack, and I did last week, and that's a video I still need to share with you guys. But although I didn't have a panic attack or an anxiety attack, I do not feel good. And you may be thinking, well, you're acting like you feel good. And that is because I chose to tell myself that you are going to do this video and you are going to be fine. You know, there's something to faking it until you make it. And when you have thoughts that are positive and you tell your body what to do, then your body will follow. Your body follows the directions that you give it from your mind and your brain, your heart. And your body has to do what your brain says. So you say, body, get up. You're going to feel a little bit better. Doesn't always work, and I don't feel great, but I'm going to fake it because I really wanted to talk with you guys tonight and give you this update. So first, before I get to the meat of the update, see, I don't even sound right. That's okay. I wanted to share a couple of things that so many of you who sent me the most amazing items. You know, I wish I could keep up on thank you cards. I don't even know how I could. And every item is so special to me. But there's a couple that came this week and last that I just felt like were so touching. And one is this comfort shawl, it's called. My friend Katie, shout out to you, Katie, I love you so much, and her husband Paul have been so supportive and sent me the sweetest card with special prayers for comfort. And so this actually is so soft and it does bring me comfort, and I have been sleeping with it. Secondly, I received a gift in the mail today, and I will point this out because it is so special. First of all, it's from a young man who contacted me when I got diagnosed for the second time, but proceeded to tell me that in his homeroom class, he had to do a vision board a few years ago, or sorry, our season was airing, and that I was his favorite person on the show, which blows me away, but he added me to his vision board back then, and he has followed my journey, and he's continually praying for me, and his name is Austin. He lives in Shakopee, Minnesota, but he worked on a very special project I got today, and you have to see it. I think it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. And you guys may not be able to tell this, but he's like, I know what you love the most is your family, and you sparkle like diamonds. And this entire photo is made out of beads. See if I put it close, you can see them. It is tiny, tiny, thousands upon thousands of beads. And if you could see it from the side, there's like glittery, like diamond beads. This had to have taken, I don't even want to know how long. And it's the most beautiful thing. And of course, it's my kids. So this is something I will treasure forever. I also received a video this week from my Durham Warrior Challenge contestants that I played with. And these are things that are just so priceless, you guys, in the middle of the night when I am having a really hard time. It's those things that I look at, those videos that I take out, and they really genuinely do get me through. So now to the news from the doctor today. I had met with him. I hadn't met with him in a couple of weeks. And so he's wanted to talk about my tumor markers. They really are the sign or what tells him and anyone, you know, how the chemo is working and if it's working. So my tumor markers started at 170. Normal is under 40 is what I should be a number that I have. And so what I started this process with is 170 for my first chemo. Today I had my fourth chemo. We are going to be doing PET scan, another scan after 2 more. So at the end of six rounds, we'll do another CAT scan and see what's going on and what we need to continue or how we need to change things. So today's top tumor markers, I need a drum roll. So if you're sitting at your house, hear me doing a drum roll? Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Get ready for it. Ready for it. Today's tumor markers were 80. 80. He was so surprised. He's like, I can't believe they went down that far in this number of treatments. It's a really good sign. 80. 80. From 170 to 80, that's 90 points. My tumor went down. Woo, 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 woo. God is moving. That's God. That's God. That's God. That's God. Okay? So I go from 170 to 80. And those numbers are just going to continue to go down. So obviously I'm very excited about this because this is great news. My doctor was a little surprised that they moved that far, that fast. And I said, well, Dr. Zander, let's remember that I'm trusting God here and he's using you. And of course they're going to come down. And so then last thing I want to share with you is the prayer that I would like you to put your prayers behind is this. Is that when I go for that CAT scan after treatment number 6, my tumor markers need to be under 40, okay guys? 40 is the number we're going for. We're going for 40, which is less than half of how many points it dropped this time. So if God can do that, God can do less than half. Ooh, ooh, ooh. If I was a good singer, I would sing, I'm so excited. No, I'll tell you all this. I'm telling you all this right now. Dancing like this, I feel like crap. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter because I've got this good news to stand on. And it's just going to continue to go that way. So you got to be praying for me that after treatment number 6, my numbers are under 40 because you know what happens then? I was like, oh, Dr. Zander, what happens then? He says, well, then we're going to give you a chemo holiday. Take a little break and see how your body does. And I said, I think that chemo holiday should land right about December. He said, well, maybe it will. I don't know if you can see I got my pack. You know, I come home with a pack every week, so I'll go back on Thursday. But here's the thing. I want a chemo holiday in December. Now, for Dr. Zander, his belief is, you know, the tumor might go away, but he'll probably come back. And I go, I just got to get it out of there. We just got to get it out of there. And I have felt that by December, this stuff is going to be gone. I'm going to get up and I'm going to go, the stage has been set. I told you the stage is set. And here's what God did. So God has started the move. He is on the move. He is making moves. And he doesn't just do it for me. He does it for you. So when you're going through something hard, when your body feels like crap, when things are hurting for you, you tell your body, no, this is not what we're doing. And even though you don't feel good, get up and make yourself do something like walk around the house. You control your body. Your brain, you control your body. Your body is not in charge of you. I'm going to give you a really good example of this. And many of you know, maybe you don't, my mom had a bone marrow transplant, okay? And this is a number of years ago. And so when she went in, her first question when she went into like the lockdown special pressurized room, I just can't handle looking at these bangs that I cut. They're just so bad. It's kind of funny. They're so bad. Wait, if I go like this, they won't look so uneven. Anyways, the first question she asked them was this. She said, what's the quickest someone got out of here? Because a lot of times it's like, 30 days or something like that. So she's like, what's the quickest someone could get out of this room? And the doctor said, well, we knew a guy one time that got out, I think it was 14 or 13 days. She's like, okay. And he goes, don't be thinking that you're going to try and get out of here that quick. And she's like, you'll see. So she starts this process and she had like a 2-day horrible, there's a fairy in my face, 2 days of this really, really strong chemo made her really, really, really sick. And then this radiation that shocked her body. But I'm going to say this, every morning in the hospital, mind you, which in my mind is a few steps away from a hotel, let's face it, except they wake you up all night. Every morning she got up, made her bed, put makeup on, got dressed, and walked around her room for exercise every day. So by the time the doctors came on their rounds at usually like 8 in the morning, sometimes even earlier, she is up, out of bed, got music on, makeup on, even when she didn't feel good. And the doctor was like, why, what are you doing? Or why are you up every morning? That's so impressive. And she said, well, sick people stay in bed all day, and I'm not a sick person, I'm a healthy person. And so, she, oh, I love you, Leslie. So she would get up every morning and she was dictating to her body. Does that mean she felt awesome? No. She probably got up, walked around for a while, and then she had to take a nap. But sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. And you got to be willing to tell your body no, and tell your body, hey, listen, this is what we're doing around here. We're not going to be sick people around here laying in the bed waiting to die. Not going to happen. So here's my cool t-shirt. Do you love it? Rock stars never die. Am I a rock star? Yeah, I am. Maybe a different kind of one than like a Steven Tyler, or a Motley Crue or Def Leppard, but I'm a rock star, and you are too. So rock stars never die. I am never gonna die. As a reminder, my tumor markers started at 170. Today, my tumor markers were 80. They're on the way down and then on the way up. So, you guys, whatever you're fighting, tell your body, this is what we're doing. Fake it till you make it sometimes. Never, ever give up. Positive energy, which that word scares some people, but really it's about the atoms that God created in our body. Positive energy actually brings healing to our bodies. So, get out those funny movies, those funny TV shows. Me, really love Everyone Loves Raymond, and I finally put one on the other day, and it cracked me up forever. TikTok's a good form of hilariousness as well, because let's face it, some stuff is pretty funny on there. So that's what I gotta say. That's my update. My husband's waiting for me to watch America's Got Talent, and I love you guys so much, and be praying for that number under 40 by December. Okay, under 40 by December. Whatever you're believing for, you start saying it. We can all say yours with you too. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for following along. Thank you for the sweet cards, the notes. I read them all. I'm so sorry I can't get back to all of you. I'm like, now I'm just literally going to crash on the couch. But every single thing you've done is so, so sweet. And that's all I have to say for today. And I want to shout out to all the people that have been so supportive. So, love you guys. Bye.